about length retention. And I know I'm looking like real bald headed right now, but check the other videos. Your girl got hair. I have low density and I have thin strands. So, and my hair is braided, and then my braids are pulled up into a ponytail. So I tend to look scalpy depending on what style I do. If my hair is not freeform, I look like I'm bald headed. If my hair is freeform, I look like I have a lion's mane, and everyone says, your hair is so thick. Oh my gosh, really, it's not at all. But that's just me, you know, that's how my hair is. I love her. She kind of like me sometimes, so we go back and forth. But I get questions on how do I retain length, and I will say, with my hair being thin strand and low density, retention is a big deal. Like, retention is really hard when you have thin hair. You know, and then on top of that, I don't have a high density, so I don't just have like hair on top of hair on top of hair where I can do a whole bunch of things and, you know, cut off the whole middle section and still have a full ponytail and stuff like that. I can't do any of that. So let's talk about what I do to retain the stuff that I grow. So me personally, I do not play the heat game at all. When I say no heat, I mean no heat. Like, I just started playing around with, well, I'll say last year, I got into the, what I think is called the hot head, and where you put the little thing in the microwave and then put it on your head, and it's like the flax seeds inside. So I will do that from time to time. I really don't even deep condition, so I don't do that often. But anyway, some people like to get their blowouts and their silk presses, and I think they look amazing, but for my hair, I'm just so prone to heat damage. Like, it doesn't take much at all. I can almost silk my hair out without any heat. So when I add heat to it, it just be a problem. So I don't mess with heat. The idea of stretching, elongating, and dehydrating my already thin hair, it's just a no for me. No curling irons, no flat irons, no blow dryers, no type of direct heat. I'm just not gonna do it. No steamers either, because my hair is very soft. So it's like, it's very finicky, and I just learned if I just leave her alone, she'll leave me alone. So that's how I live. Now, I recently have been avoiding all things synthetic. Okay, now I will put on a cute little wig. I haven't done it in a while, but I will. Especially with my hair being in braids or twists, I can just lay it down up under a wig and go on about my business. But I don't fool with braiding hair, like the synthetic hair or hair that would pretty much touch my scalp. Because if you have been following my journey, I am a member of the CCCA club. That is a form of alopecia, and with me, the issue I have learned what exacerbates my situation and causes a flare-up is synthetic hair. And I've tried a couple different brands, and that's kind of what let me realize I may have to step away from synthetic hair. Although I love me some red hair, I love that blood red, the blues, all the colors. I'm that girl. I've gotten into hair paint waxes, but I have to stay away from synthetic hair because it is way more counterproductive than productive when it comes to my hair. So that's a big deal for length retention. And I will say, back in the day when I used to get the braids, the box braids and all that stuff, when I would take my hair out down, I would notice that my ends, which are the most fragile, would often break. And I didn't know back then that this could have been like what the issue is. Maybe I was a little bit allergic to the synthetic hair, but now you know better, you do better. No synthetic hair for me. Speaking of synthetic hair and box braids and stuff like that, I learned a long time ago, if I want to keep my hair on my head, I cannot be leaving box braids and braided styles in for 2 and 3 and 4 months at a time. It's just not going to work, because I would have more buildup and more shed hair pulling my hair out than the hair that I've retained. So when you first take it out, it'll be all big and looking great. When you go through and detangle, you either back where you started or worse off than you started. So not leaving hairstyles in for more than 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks tops, that's key. That's another key to like me and my length retention. Now regarding my natural hair, okay, over manipulation, over styling my hair, I am not here for it. I'm not restyling my hair multiple times in a week. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't have a reason to do it. So keep my hands out of my hair is kind of the name of the game. I would leave my hair like this. Okay, I washed my hair a few days ago. My hair will stay in these braids for about a week or 2. Now, normally it would have been about 3 or 4 weeks, but because I'm dealing with alopecia and I'm having to put products on my scalp twice a day, every single day, I'm trying to wash my hair once a week or every 2 weeks at the most. So I will say like these braids will stay in for 2 weeks until my wash day. I'll wash my scalp focusing heavily on my scalp, and then I will either put it in twists or put it in braids. Only time there's an exception is, let's say I have somewhere to go tomorrow night, then I'll go ahead and undo these braids and do a quick little braid out style, and then when I get home, put it right back in the same braids and we good. Another big thing for me in length retention, not over manipulating my hair on wash day. We'll actually get into how I have like a 10 to 15 minute wash session, and y'all be like, hold on, wait a minute, what? Yes, girl, I'm not about to be in that shower all day long playing around, doing things that are completely unnecessary or really don't matter at the end of the day. So yeah, on my wash day, if it's 20 minutes, that's probably because I had it in a style that was tangled beforehand, and I'm trying to be extra gentle not to rip all my hair out. But yeah, over manipulation on wash day, I avoid that. So that definitely keeps the hair on my head. Now, one of the biggest things that I have incorporated into my length retention situation, I will see my dermatologist if I feel like there's something going on with my scalp. So seeing a dermatologist or a trachologist, I think those are very important things to have in your arsenal. And you should be going on a regular basis if you are having regular issues with your scalp, or you're noticing changes in your hair growth pattern, anything that you notice going on with your hair, because the dermatologist is not only for your skin, they are also for your hair. So you can see a dermatologist or a trachologist. Right now I see a dermatologist and she's working with me for my alopecia, but that's a big thing, because if my scalp is not together, it doesn't matter what I do for length retention if you can't grow the hair. You have to grow the hair in order to have something to retain, right? So it all comes down to scalp health and stuff like that. So that's why I have a dermatologist, and she's great. I say look for a dermatologist in your area, and you can even call and ask them, do they deal with people with hair like you, before you go wasting your time? Because I was big on that, like, listen, if you don't work with hair like the people that look like me and have hair like me, then we don't have much to talk about, because you're not going to be able to help me. Luckily, my doctor actually has hair similar to mine, so I love her. So those are the things I'm doing right now for length retention. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you guys do, and make sure you guys thumbs this video up and subscribe to the channel, and keep checking out these videos, because we are going to get into how I have a less than 20-minute wash session. See y'all.